Tonight's the first time my parents will see Fred and me as a couple. I just want everything to be perfect. I'm afraid they think Fred is a weirdo. Thanks for listening.
No problem.
A delegate from China visiting Crystal Cove right now. My boyfriend, Fred. I love saying boyfriend. Is showing him around town with his dad. My boyfriend, Fred's dad, is the mayor. Boyfriend.
Will there be any cute boys there?
Well, Fred, my boyfriend, of course.
Mr. Wang, friends. Fred. Daphne, I want your idiot boyfriend out of my house. Did you hear that? Your dad called me your boyfriend. I think tonight was a big step forward.
Ugh!
Quiet out there.
Fred, when did you install a periscope in the mystery machine?
Probably right around the time he was installing a trap in my dining room. What else aren't you telling us, Fred?
Nothing, Daphne, I swear.
Whatever. Where's my lip gloss?
Daphne, wait, no! I guess there was one other thing I didn't tell you. I am so sorry.
Save it!
If only we had that jade dragon. We could use it to lure him
Into a trap!
Mom, Dad, you can come out now.
Thanks again, Mr. and Mrs. Blake, for letting us disguise your boat as Miley's escape boat. Well, I have to admit, Fred, your cockamamie trap actually worked. That's awfully nice of you to say, sir.
I think Daddy's warming up to you.
Just one question. How did you know that Miley would step right in the middle of your trap?
I didn't. That's why I set traps all over this boat.
You did what?
Fred Jones, you buffoon!
Oh, Freddie.
Yeah, buffoon.
This is ridiculous. We've been waiting over 2 hours. I'm starving.
I know. I can hear your tummy gurgling. For a second, I thought alien larvae might have hatched in your belly.
I love the Haunted Museum when it's empty. It reminds me so much of us. Oh, look! Flim Flam! Remember him, Freddie?
You forget. I was away that year. I spent the summer tied up at trapping camp. Get it? Tied up? Trapping camp?
So tragic. 25 to life is a long stretch, even for a preteen con artist. Wow, I haven't seen...
Look away, Daphne. We all promised each other that we would never speak of him. Not ever. Daphne!
Lately, Fred has been a little obsessive. He's even made a schedule so he knows where I am and what I'm doing every moment of the day. Look at this. That's only today. Part 1 of 12. I mean, I know he's complicated.
No, he's not.
But with the way he wants to control everything I do, I'm starting to feel like one of his traps.
I don't know.
It's okay, Fred. We'll figure this out.
Daphne, please. We don't have hugs scheduled until later this afternoon.
Freddie!
Knock it off, Tyler!
Do you mind? I know holding hands isn't on the schedule, but...
It's okay, Daph. I'm sorry for being so obsessive lately. It's just that people around me, people I care about, I keep losing them. I guess I'm afraid of losing you too, Daph.
You're never going to lose me, Fred.
Did you know we were standing on a trap? Honestly, there's so many in this house, I've kind of lost track. Well, that's probably why.
Ick! Oystery shells! The seafood littering in this town is out of control. Am I swelling from my allergies, Fred?
Daphne, to me, you can never look too swollen. Why do I even bother?
He cares, Fred. In his own way.
I don't know, Daph. Sometimes when I look around, the only one I see at my side is you.
And that's just where I belong. Riding shotgun with my guy.
Yeah, you do. And I don't want anyone to ever take your place.
What are you doing?
Daphne, will you ride shotgun with me forever?
Are you? Oh, wow. Am I having a rush of blood to my head making me hear things? Or maybe this onion ring is actually calamari and my allergies are causing my brain to swell?
Your brain looks fine from here. So, is that a yes?
If you're asking me to marry you, oh, Freddie, yes. You trapped me at hello. You mean after we graduate, right?
I don't know what that is, but sure. Whatever you say.
Oh, Freddie, just think, a couple of months from now, we'll be engaged.
Uh-huh.
I want to break the news to everyone just right. Something big, but not tacky.
Yep.
And it has to be better than what my sisters did, especially Dawn. I mean, please, how hard is it to train chickens to spell out your name? All you need is some corn and electrical wire. Fred, are you even listening to me?
Sorry, Daph. The Mystery Machine is a mess. Nothing is where it should be.
The author of the Dusk teen vampire romance series? Oh my gosh, I've read them all. Dusk, Dusk Early Evening, Dusk Just Before Bedtime, Forbidden Love, Hidden Desire. Fred, those books are so us, just with less bloodletting.
Shh! Without the Darrow files from the trunk, we're pretty much starting from scratch. I'll take the Spanish section. Daphne, Crystal Cove history. And Fred?
Well, come with me. We can discuss the you-know-what while we're looking.
Cool. I've got some great ideas.
You do? Oh, Freddie.
Wish I'd gone with Shaggy and Scoob.
So that's my idea. An engagement trap. Now all we need is a place big enough to contain our friends and family. Does Crystal Cove have a missile silo?
Enough! Couldn't we just tell everyone over a nice brunch?
I can see you two are searching hard.
I wonder what Fred would look like with fangs and skin the color of boiled pork. Fred! We were getting worried.
You are forbidden to see the Jones boy ever again.
What? Mom, Dad, you can't do that! Just listen for a second. Fred and I are engaged.
Oh, my.
You're what?
Engaged. So you can't split us apart. Right, Fred? Fred?
What? Oh, right. I love Daphne. She's the most important thing in my life. Besides the gang, mystery solving, traps, my dad. Truthfully, it's a five-way tie.
We're getting married as soon as we graduate.
This is your fault. Mystery Incorporated is over.
Fred!
Daphne!
Freddie!
No!
So, Fred and Daphne. Are we going to talk about this engagement thing?
Like, yeah. When were you planning on telling us?
Please, look how long you two were keeping your relationship secret.
But aren't you a little young?
I'm sorry. We'll get through this.
My whole life has been a lie, Daphne. I have parents I've never known.
We'll find them. Together.
No. I need to do this on my own. I'm sorry, Daphne. The engagement is off. I'm leaving Crystal Cove, and I'm leaving tonight.
But what about us? Mystery Incorporated.
Mystery Incorporated is dead.
It'll be okay, Daph. Fred will come back.
Didn't you hear him? Mystery Incorporated is dead. If you had just told us about angels sooner, this never would have happened.
Years. Right now, we have to deal with Crybaby Clown, which means we still need one more thing. Daphne.
That might be a problem.
Boyfriend? That guy? No way. He's too handsome. And what is that weirdo doing with her hands?
He's holding them, Fred. It's what boyfriends do with girlfriends.
Baylor, look! A hobo! We've never had one in Crystal Cove before. We should give him change or hard candy or something.
Sure. I think I've got an extra baggie of whey protein on me.
Oh, Baylor, you're everything I never knew I wanted. To think my whole life used to revolve around mystery solving. What a waste, huh?
She didn't recognize me.
I'm sorry, Fred. You broke her heart. She moved on.
Without me. We're back in town. You got some nerve coming here after breaking my daughter's heart?
Dad? Who is... Dad, I'll handle this. Fred, you look furrier.
Babe, your mom and I want to let the pigs loose so we can start the truffle hunt. What's going on?
Baylor, these are some kids I know from school.
Good to meet you, school chums. Here for an autograph, I imagine? No problem.
Go. You shouldn't have come here.
The gang needs you, Daphne. Crystal Cove is in trouble, and without you...
I'm through with mystery solving.
You don't really mean that, do you?
Yes, I do, Fred. I've moved on. I'm happy now. For the first time, I've found someone who cares about me more than their traps. I don't ever want to see you again. Ever.
I guess if everyone else is okay with it. But I'm still gonna call you Hot Dog Water and not New Daphne. For me, there'll never be a new Daphne. I knew you could help us, Daphne. You were always so good with clues and calling me Freddy and blinking and... Wow, were your knuckles always this big?
Daphne, the hot tub's bubbling our names and I've untethered the dolphins. Oh, hey, school chums. What are you doing here?
Definitely not looking at your abs.
You like these? You should check out my back abs.
I like to call them Babs, Fred, and Shaggy and Scooby. I think you better leave. Now.
Whatever. We are so over it. Right, Mr. Trapples?
Is that Daphne's actual hair?
Huh? Oh, yeah, weird. Can we change this? But don't take this the wrong way. I still want my Daphne back. The Daphne who used to care about me, who used to assure me that dreams can come true unless they involve wingless flight and setting objects on fire with my mind. My Daphne is a queen, a shining angel, prancing up the side of a rainbow and smelling like a baby fawn covered in honey, not some cylindrical pork byproduct sweating in a greasy vat of brine. Sorry, Hot Dog Water, no offense. Like I said, I'm happy you're here.
Let's do a little word disassociation therapy. I'm going to say a word. You tell me its opposite. Ready? Traps.
Daphne.
Traps, traps.
Daphne, Daphne.
Traps, traps, traps.
Daphne, 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 Daphne!
I'm sensing you want to talk about Daphne.
I want her back, Doc, but she hates me. I guess I can't blame her for hating me. I was never attentive or romantic enough. Whatever that means. Surprised?
What are you doing?
I did this for you. It's what you've always wanted, right? Romantic, huh?
Fred Jones, it's too late for this. I'm with a man now. Baylor Hotner. He and we're serious. I moved on. And so should you.
But...
Daphne, this one really sells the whole quaint, small-town innocent girl. They're going to love you.
Do you really think so, Baylor?
Babe, you're going to be a hit.
I don't think that works at all. It's stupid. Now, try this on, Daphne. Or how about this one? You need a really big apron.
Fred?
You know what a messy eater you are? You can use this like a bib and dribble all over yourself like you normally do, and nobody will know. It's great.
Well, if you're looking for something new, Daph, try this. It comes in periwinkle, lavender, orchid, heliotrope, mulberry, magenta, violet, and indigo. Yeah, I think we should get them all.
Oh, Baylor, you know exactly what a girl wants.
Time to wrap up this mystery.
Fred Jones, you are the most incompetent, idiotic, microbrained guy named Fred in the history of guys named Fred!
But Daphne, what just happened?